Good morning, everybody. It is approximately 9 o'clock in the morning as I'm recording this right now. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever day you're watching this, time of day. So this is kind of a follow-on a little bit from my last video. And in that video, I talked about whether it was worth buying art supplies from Temu. So this video is not about Temu itself, it's about this product. But as I got some questionable messages on there, I just want to point out that I'm not sponsored by Temu, okay? If anybody thinks I am, I'm not taking any money from the company. I'm not affiliated them with any way. I'm not promoting them. I'm just sort of giving people information to questions that I've had about whether basically, are the art supplies from Temu any good? So that's what that video was about. But no, I'm not affiliated, not sponsored, anything like that. It was just an information video. It wasn't even, I'm not promoting the company. That side, I wanted to have a look at this paper. So this is Academy watercolour paper, a watercolour pad. It's gummed all around the edges, which I've never used before. It's cold press, 7 by 4.9 inches, 300 GSM, and it's cotton. So cotton watercolour paper can be really, really expensive, and I don't believe I've used cotton watercolour paper before, although this does kind of feel like a Clairefontaine aqua pad. It is, it feels drier than that, but it's not too, it does remind me, it's not too dissimilar. So I'm going to probably have to look and see if that is cotton based, or at least some cotton in it, but I don't think it has. So as far as I'm aware, I've never used cotton watercolour paper. So I was really interested to try this because it was cheap, and that can be really, really expensive. But that's enough rambling. One thing we'll say is I did find out, someone in my comments said that you can get, there's a red version of this and it's hot pressed. So I'm going to look out for that. And I'm going to look at UK suppliers for this paper anyway. So maybe in the future I might do a review on that. But yeah, so I've got some of the items. I haven't lost this yet. And I normally lose my circle drawing thingies, which is why I've bought another one. And I'm going to use my infinity pencil. Now, someone also said in my comments on my last video that they've been using theirs for about 18 months, and it's not really like, it's slightly shown some signs of wear, which is impressive. So let's go. I'm going to, right, so you use this in the pad still. So as I've never done this, I'm really interested to see, because I tape my paper down usually, unless I'm making a scrawlbox video, and I usually forget. But I'm interested to see the difference between using watercolour on a gummed pad and seeing what the warping is like this versus taping the paper down. So we'll talk about that at the end. I'm gonna make the art, and I'm gonna do it in time lapse now, because otherwise I'm gonna ramble and not do anything. So we will catch up at the end, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I finished the painting now. It's still on the gummed pad. I'm quite impressed with the gumming around all around the edges, because I mean there was some slight warping while I was painting, but it's now completely flat again. But like the warping that happened wasn't anything that was going to affect, like it wasn't making paint run everywhere. It was so slight, so really impressed with that. Now I'm going to try and take it off the pad. I'm assuming you just kind of find the edge. Oh god, I don't know, I'm going to ruin this, aren't I? Do I get a knife? Don't know where my knife is. Oh god, how do you... Is there not like... Ah, it's not gummed there. That's interesting. I didn't notice that before. So if I pull here... Are you supposed to stick a knife in there? Okay. Okay, this is quite hard to remove. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so I managed to get it off. I've kind of... It was difficult to get it going, so I've kind of bent the paper there a bit while pulling it. But once it started lifting away, it was quite easy to remove. There's just a bit of gum around the edges, which I'll come back later and I'll take that all off. But I'm really impressed actually with this paper. It stood up quite well. It's a lot rougher than what I'm used to using. But so it's kind of a little bit... I need to learn how it works a little bit more. I'm used to using quite a smooth cold press, whereas this is quite a rough... I can't talk a cold press. So it says, used for watercolour, pen, drawing, or sketch, gouache, designing, ink painting, scrub resistant, can be modified. And the rest is about texture. So yeah, it's a new experience painting on that for me. I think I like it. I'm not really sure. You can see like the texture when I've used the colour pencil. You can't really get a crisp line with a colour pencil, so it shows how textured it is. But the pencil did quite well with it, and the gel pens were not as easy to go down, not smooth to go down as normal, but that's to be expected because of the texture of the paper. But yeah, I mean, still fine. Yeah, I don't really know what to say of it. I mean, it's performed quite well. If it's bad paper, then it's easier to talk about. But yeah, I like it. I like the fact that like that warping that you see there was from me removing it and faffing around and nearly ripping it. But actually, there was very like... It's probably one of the flattest watercolour paintings I've had straight off. I finished it without flattening, so I'm really impressed with that. I'm going to probably use this quite a lot. I'll be definitely using it, putting it in my pile of watercolour paper to use. Anyway, so the other things I just used with it was, obviously I used this pencil. All I did was draw around a stencil with it, so I've got really not much to say about that. It's quite light, and I didn't have to remove the graphite, which is good. I used my circle thing, which was fine, as expected. I've used that. It's a Uniball Signo Broad white gel pen. Another one in gold. Lid back on it. And just some colour pencil. So I used... so there's a Polychromos. Oh, I'm holding it off camera. I've got Polychromos. I've only got like... I think I've got another couple of colours somewhere. I don't have many of these. They're not really my preference, but... They were in my pen pot, so I thought I'd use them. And just this white Posca, which actually... So these stood up to the paper really well. It warmed down a little bit, but yeah, this wore down quite a lot, because this is a really soft colour pencil. So, but that's, you know, that's not a negative thing really. It just shows like how soft that is and how it stands up to the paper. But anyway, so that is what I've done, and I'm quite pleased. Pleased with the paper, yeah. So anyway, that's enough rambling for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've got some more bits from the last video that I want to try, so hopefully soon I'm going to use these wood slices, and I've got my textury thingies that I got for gel printing. But thank you for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.